Hello and welcome to this short training session. This is one of a series which has been produced to introduce you to a range of tools and techniques that we consider you may find useful in putting together your own coping strategies for when times are a little bit challenging. My name is Sally Crompton and I'm from the Professional Development Centre. Today's talk is called Self-Talk, and I'm delivering it through the format of a presentation, so I'll just take you to that. So the focus on this presentation is how we can make self-talk work for us instead of against us. So what do I mean when I say self-talk? These are the words that we tell ourselves and which can be especially loud when the going gets tough. I'm referring to that inner voice that can be calming and reassuring, encouraging and excitable, but which can often more negatively be undermining, critical and harsh. Most people agree that we say things to ourselves that we would never dream of saying to someone else. Yet we think it's okay to do this to us. We now know that these words can have a considerable impact upon our confidence and on our self-esteem. What we think, we believe. And what we believe, we demonstrate by our behaviours and by our actions. What others then see us do impacts on their beliefs about us. And the feedback that we receive from others reinforces the beliefs that we hold about ourselves. Henry Ford once said, "Whether you believe you can do a thing or not, you are right." Can you think of a time in your life when you have achieved something because others believed in you? Or when your own belief in yourself, your faith in your own capabilities, kept you going and enabled you to achieve? Perhaps when others didn't believe that you could. You will have heard your inner voice saying, "You can do this. You're doing okay. Keep going, one step at a time." Maybe you visualized your future and imagined how success was going to feel so good. And having succeeded, you then felt more confident and more positive and able to challenge yourself to try something else. Well, this is known as the positive spiral of performance and expectation, more commonly known as the Pygmalion Effect. The greater the expectation, the greater the performance. And the greater the performance, the greater the expectation. But naturally, the opposite is also true. So if we have a poor expectation of ourselves or of others, then we can expect poor performance. And likewise, poor performance then results in lower expectation. This is the self-fulfilling prophecy at work and is the science behind Henry Ford's words. Our beliefs strongly influence our self-talk. Achieving success, then, is dependent on our first identifying the negative beliefs that are limiting our own potential, that are holding us back and keeping us from feeling fulfilled. And then overcoming these. I wish to invite you to watch this short video. It's about 14 minutes long and is presented by Sue Knight, who is a leading light in the world of NLP. It's called The Words I Tell Myself, and although it's presented in French, subtitles are available. It's a YouTube video, and if you look at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you can see an icon where you can put the subtitles on. Sue talks about recognizing her own inner voices and her own attempts at managing these. Once you have watched this video, you may wish to complete the attached exercise. This exercise will encourage you to identify your own limiting beliefs and turn that inner critic into an inner supporter. So you can call on this resource at will when you next recognize the voice of self-sabotage. I hope you have found that this short presentation has given you some food for thought. Don't forget to download both the presentation and the exercise, which are each available in PDF format. If you've enjoyed the session, please let others know, and keep looking on the website. As I said, there will be more tools and techniques for you to use. Thank you very much for your interest.